If you just spend 8 minutes less for scrolling, I'll tell you exactly what I started to do to start achieving my goals a lot more and winning. One of the big main goals that I wanted for so long was to be good at football, or some people might call it soccer. I wanted to score goals. I wanted to really have fun doing it. But the problem is that I couldn't do it all the time, or so I thought. Back then, I started practicing at school. I was practicing for probably like 2 hours. I needed a lot of equipment and people for it. Sometimes I just wanted to do other stuff, like just go on my phone. Or maybe I just wanted to sit on the couch because there were so many things that I had to do for football practice and other things that I also wanted to do. It became really hard for me to focus on the goal that I had. But I'll tell you exactly how I stopped that and stopped thinking like that. How I didn't have to worry about this anymore, these distractions, and I could just focus on the goal that I really wanted to do. The first thing I needed to do was remove the barriers that were blocking me from getting what I wanted. And what I mean by this is making it as easy as possible to do the thing I wanted to do, which was get better and practice. So I realized I just didn't need to practice at school. I didn't need to spend 2 hours just practicing. I could spend 10 minutes on Saturday, or any amount of time I wanted to practice, I could, as long as I was just trying to do it consistently. And I didn't need a ton of equipment. I didn't even need a football. I just needed some type of ball, like a little tennis ball, which I'm gonna try to draw. I could have just used the tennis ball, but I just needed something. I didn't even need a ball. I could have just ran. All I needed was myself. And that's exactly what was stopping me from practicing and what I needed to do to start practicing. So, what did I start doing? I started practicing at home, in my backyard, in the front yard, in my room. I started practicing. I started using a little tennis ball and just did juggling keep ups. I started going on little runs, doing other sports or things to get faster and better and more in shape. I started working out more. So, what I just did there is I made it so I can practice football whenever I wanted to. I didn't have to be at school at this specific time doing this thing with this equipment and with these people. I could just forget about all those things which were blocking me from the goal that I wanted. So I could just boom, cut out all that, and I could just go straight to the goal that I wanted. But even if I had all of this, I still could be a little messed up sometimes. What I like to also do is just remember the benefits. I would see pictures of me being happy. That's me supposedly being happy, scoring a goal, and how happy I was that I did that. Looking how much I improved after all the years I've been spending playing football. Really remembering all the little benefits that I've had from playing football. In a second, I'll talk about how I did the opposite of this for the bad habits that I've had, like sitting on the couch all day and scrolling all the time. But before I talk about that, I need to also add the last thing to this thing, which made me start winning and getting the goals that I wanted a lot faster, like growing this YouTube channel or getting more confident and stuff like that. But if you like this video so far, consider subscribing. It'll really mean a lot for me. And the next thing is just having fun. So when I am practicing, I like to do it when it's sunny out. I just like to take my shirt off just to get that sun on my skin because it just feels amazing. I can also, adding a different color, add some catchy little tunes and music while I'm playing. Also, when I'm just practicing alone, I'm gonna do it anyways, but I just ask my friends if they'd be willing to also come out and practice with me. I also like sometimes walking around in the nice grass completely barefoot. So I removed all the barriers that made me practice less. I reminded myself why I'm doing this and why I like football so much. And then I just did all the things that were fun or cool to me to get better at soccer or football. But now I'm going to say how I did the opposite of this for scrolling. So I have my phone here, and on one of the apps is Instagram, let's say that. The first thing you should do, just remove the app. That's one of the barriers that you can remove. What I also did, which was pretty crazy, everyone might not want to do this, but this is my wallpaper, right? Just a tree or something. I just removed my wallpaper. I made my phone ugly so I would stop spending as much time on it. Instead of my phone looking all pretty and with all these colors and things going on, I just completely changed it so it's all dark. I just made it dark and unattractive. I also locked my phone. I hid it somewhere. Instead of it just being out on my table, like that's my table and that's my phone, I hid it somewhere. Let's say this is my bed now. I'm sleeping in it. And I put it actually under my bed. So this is my phone and it's under my bed. And instead of remembering the benefits, the downsides, all the time that would just run away from me, all the other things I could be doing, like playing football, how bad I would feel after scrolling all the time. While remembering this, making it ugly to use my phone, hiding it in places, it reduced my screen time a lot. I used to spend my whole day watching YouTube videos or pretending to be productive with stuff which wasn't really productive. I would spend like 8 hours a day on my phone, on the computer, watching YouTube videos. And then 8 hours times 7, which is 54. No, it's not. What's 8 times 5? All right, whatever that number is. All right, no, I can't. I actually have to get this, which is 56. And then 56 for a week times that by 3 for a whole month. And that would equal 162, something like that. Some crazy big number like that. And all of that is hours in a month. And imagine I spent all those hours practicing football. How different I would be if I just cut out all of this. None of that had to exist. So doing all of that made me realize that I don't enjoy doing it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to spend as much time as I can doing the things that I actually want to do and my future self would enjoy doing. If you enjoyed this video, it'd really mean a lot if you subscribed or just left a like on this video. It would really mean a lot and it would go a long way. I also have this free community you can join called the Like-Minded Club. There's hundreds of people in there, and I'm sure you can make some friends, connect with people, get more ideas on cool things you can do. And I hope you can use this as ways you can start doing the good things and not do the bad stuff. So hope this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know in the Like-Minded Club, and I'd love to help you or hundreds of other people to help you. So yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.